What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And for today, we are going to talk about FuseBase. This is a powerful AI native platform built specifically for teams that want to work better with their clients. It is an all-in-one collaboration tool that makes sharing files and managing tasks super easy. Instead of using many different apps, FuseBase puts everything your business needs into one single place. It is perfect for consultants and agencies who want to look highly professional while keeping work organized. Now let's talk about some of its top features. The first amazing feature is the AI agents. Think of these as your very own smart helpers that work directly inside your browser. You can set up these assistants in just a few minutes without needing to write any computer code. They can quickly read web pages, write professional emails, and answer customer questions instantly. It is like having extra workers on your team who never get tired. These agents handle all the boring, repetitive tasks so you can focus on growing your business. Next, we have the beautiful client portal. This is a special, secure website space where your customers can log in to see their project updates. The best part is that it is incredibly easy to use. Your clients do not need to read any instructions or watch long tutorials to understand it. You can change the colors and add your own company logo to make it look exactly like you own the brand. It keeps all shared files, chats, and documents safely stored. The third feature is the highly effective deal rooms. When you are trying to close a big sale, you need a clean and impressive space to share information. Deal rooms give you a sleek, modern page where you can share important sales materials, price codes, and contracts safely with buyers. It helps you look very organized and trustworthy. You can even track when clients open your documents and add instant chat options. This feature helps you win more deals faster. The fourth feature is the built-in project management. Instead of jumping back and forth to another software, you can track all your team's work right inside FuseBase. You can get clear task lists, visual project boards, and easy deadlines. It is very simple to assign work to your team members and see exactly what everyone is doing today. This ensures that your client projects are always finished on time. You can easily share specific task updates directly to clients with one click. Finally, we have the amazing AI Dev feature. This lets you easily build your own custom AI applications that you can safely share with your clients. You do not need to be a computer expert or a programmer to create powerful tools. You can use top AI models like ChatGPT or Claude to make unique apps that solve specific problems for your buyers. This helps your business offer more value. It creates new ways to make money and shows you are a leader. Now let's talk about the pricing. FuseBase offers 4 paid plans to perfectly fit your business size. First, we have the Simple Solo plan, which costs $32 every month. This basic plan is perfect for one single worker who needs a smart workspace. It gives you all the needed features to handle a few private clients. It is highly affordable and very easy to start using today. Next is the Essentials plan at $82 each month. This plan covers up to 5 team workers and gives you 10 beautiful client portals. It is absolutely great for small agencies that need to collaborate together. You get many more automation runs and a huge boost in daily AI requests. Then we have the powerful advanced plan for $266 a month. This huge plan allows 50 team workers and offers completely custom branding options. You can easily remove the FuseBase logo and show only your brand. It is truly excellent for large teams that want to look highly professional. Lastly, there is the massive unlimited plan. You must directly contact their friendly sales team to get a special custom price. This is built for very huge companies that want absolutely zero limits on users or client portals. It provides the ultimate maximum power for giant businesses with thousands of daily tasks. Now let's take a look under the hood and I will take you on a quick demo. When you are opening the system, you see the organization. Here, you can create, add, and fix the information. Let's take a quick look. We have all pages, files, tasks, chats, and folders. Let's create a folder first. Let us plan to work with clients, so let us create a folder which is client 1. Inside all the folders that you are making, you can create more information. For example, subfolder or a page. Let us start with a page. Let's build a dashboard for our client. Here, we're having a few options. First, it's Kanban board or task board, and inside it, you can create as many columns as you want. You can rename all of these columns, create a new task, or fix the older ones. Add the description, assign people, put some labels, due dates, and attachments. All of these tasks can be drag and drop across the columns and can be viewed in the calendar form. The other way is the task list. The idea is the same, so you can create a task, add description, and all of the parts, but it's just in another form. Once you finish your dashboard, you can always fill it for another client. For example, let us choose to duplicate it for client 2. Let's hit duplicate and just rename our folder with the client 2 and save it. Here you go. You have a whole template for all your clients to start working with. Client onboarding is very important, so let's help them out. Let's build a new page which is onboarding, and here you can use the tool Steps. With Steps, you can create a full guide of what your client should do in the first parts of your work. In our case, the first step will be signing the contract. Inside the step, you can add different things. For example, placeholders, file uploaders, tasks, etc. Then you can add a new step. In our case, it will be account creation. And just the same, just adding as much information as you want. Once it's done, we can check the work and we are ready to go. All right, great. We created all the needed information on the first stages for the client. Then we created our portal. It's pretty easy. You can just click on the plus and add a new portal. Then we are publishing the information. Here, we are going to open the sidebar navigation and just drag and drop the needed folder into my sidebar. In the portal editor, you can customize your portal. Let's start with the homepage. You will see some of the templates that is already created for you to just check it out. Let's see what we can do more. So let's add one more thing, which is onboarding video. And we have here an existing content, and I have here onboarding video. Let's just add that. We can enable it for the client to edit, but I will leave it that way. Okay, nice. Here we have my page, and I can drag and drop it to any space of my home page when I need. I would like to have it just on the beginning. You can do it with your onboarding pages as well. So here, let's add again some content, and I have here onboarding. So let's do this. Here's all the steps that my client should do on the first stage of our collaboration. And again, we can just drag and drop it in the beginning of our pages. Also, you can delete unnecessary information. For example, I don't like this carousel. You can just click on that, delete, and remove this page. These users can interact with the pages. They can watch a video, they can make some tasks, and even fill in some information on the page. Now let's create a chat for our clients. Here we have a chat feature and you have two options. We have channels and members. Channels are basically like group chat where you can create a public channel or a private one and add people there. You can have direct messages with your teammates and clients. Let's create a public channel. Let's do client communication and just create that. Here, I have all the people that are in my organization. And here, I can rename that, set as private, or just leave the channel. So we talked about having templates for pages and folders. Now you can do the same with the whole portal. I created a default one to copy for other clients, and the next step is just duplicate it into another workspace. So here, I need to create a workspace first for our client too. Inside it, let's click on plus and go to the wizard. So just the same, you need to choose the name for your portal and the link. And once it's done, you need to choose the option to duplicate the portal that you already have. After a few minutes, you have an identical portal. So now we're going to talk about how to customize your theme. So you can add more colors to customize your theme with your branding. So first you can go to theme, click on customize theme and choose color for your font, for some sections, and also for shadows and mouse overs. So here you can fully brand it with your colors. You have a full range of colors and even can make a gradient for different objects like buttons and the background. As an example, we customize the portal you just see now. Now it's more bluish, and as I mentioned, you have here a gradient. Another example is a consulting portal with yellow parts and some black parts as well. And the last example is by adding the image for the header and just match it with the colors on that as well. Now let's invite our client to the client portal. We have a couple of ways on how to do that, and the first one is by clicking on Portal Editor. Inside it, you have a special button called Invite. You just add your client's email here and send a magic link. If you have already invited your client to one of the workspaces and portals you have, you can click from Organization, find the right client, and grant them the access. Don't forget to save changes. Another way is by clicking here, Invite Clients and Teammates. Inside this one, we will need to choose the right role and the right workspace to go to. So the role will be client. Then we just choose the email and the workspace where our portal lays. Once you click the invite and earn, your client will receive a magic link to access the portal with it. AI these days are very important, so let's see what we can do with it. So here, let's start with transcribing. Let's click here and AI can just generate the whole transcript of the conversation you have or other videos. You can copy this text and save it for your clients in the portal or just send this page via email. The other thing we can ask AI for is some questions on the video. So for example, I will ask it to create action items. It will take a second to generate that, and you will get your action items. So let's try to ask the AI for some summary. It can do that very well. Or we can do meeting notes. Everything here can be easily copied and just paste on the page if needed for your client and for teammates for easier management. So now let's discover what a custom block can do for your portal. So here we have a page, contact the team, and let's add here a list of all teammates who will be working on the project. So let's click on the plus, let's look below and find custom block. So here you can add titles, descriptions, or other elements on the page. So first here, let's add a title which will be the name of the employee, Michael Scott. Now we don't need another title for now or a description. Let's just add the image. Image can be uploaded from your computer. You can just drag and drop it to here. And you can also edit that image. You can rotate or crop that if needed. So let's also make it smaller. Then here we can also add a new paragraph with occupation, so regional manager. And here we will need another element for a button, contact me. You can add here a link to a scheduling page, for example, from Calendly, HubSpot, whatever you are using. Or you can add here a page with a chat with this specific teammate. After that, you can just save changes. Also, you can duplicate this block and rename it, for example, with another team's name. You can also copy that block to clipboard and just paste it to any page you would like. Don't forget that each time you create a custom block, you can also change the layout here. So let us choose to edit custom and let us choose to change the background color for this exact card. Save and publish. And there we go. Now let's check some activities on the organization. So here we have special features called updates. Here you have two sections, important and others. In the important section, you can see where you've been mentioned. It can be chat, tasks, comment, or pages. On the other section, you are seeing the general activities on the internal space and on the client portal. You can also filter them by clicking here. It can be by place or internal space or demo portal and by user. The same goes for the client. On their portal, you can add here updates as well, and they will see the same. Important where they've been mentioned and other, just a general activity on the portal. Now let's try and change our hero section here. To do that, we need to click on this small edit button here, and we can have different choices for layout. In our case, it's text with a search bar and the image. You can change the order of that, add here different links to your social media, or just introduce the portal to your clients with hello. The next step is to choose the color of the background. You can also add an image here and change the background with gradient or just add the color you need. Now let's edit our text. So we can click edit, and here we can change the title, the description. You can choose the color of the text as well. And here you can also customize the search bar from this panel. So customizing the image is just the same. So click here and click edit and just choose another image if you need to use it. Alright, so here we can already exchange files, we can communicate with clients, and we can add new information. Now this time, let's see how we can collaborate. For example, let's let the client customize a page. So here the client can fill in the information, answer a questionnaire, or just give a feedback. So here, let's go to the page where the client can customize, and we have some options in here. We have enable clients editing. So let's click on that, and here select editable for the client. And for example, let's add fill in and then save. And once everything is done, let's go ahead and publish it. Now let's preview this one. So here, the client can just click on fill in and they can start typing anything they want. You can also share documents and data with the client. So for example, some documents or invoices and etc. Let's go to content and links. This is a menu for our sidebar. And let's add a file uploader to the sidebar. Now let's click on add item, click more, and let's select file uploader. So here I will leave the title as is, and let's click on add. So here we can see that it's already here on our page. We can add more items here. For example, the latest files for the client to see all the files that has been uploaded to our portal. Now let's preview this page as a client. So here just click on view as client, and here the client can just drag and drop files from here. For example, let's have this document and let's put it here, and let's just wait for it to load. So as we see here, there is a new file and we can view that. The client can also view all the files that has been uploaded and just choose which one they would like to rename, open, or download. We can also customize the pages with cards. We have here add block, and let's find the cards here. You can choose any layout. Let's choose this one. So inside this one, you can change the image. Let's click on edit. We can change the title, description, choose the right color you want, and also we can rename the button. For the target URL, you can choose any external sources like for articles, Wikipedia pages as we have here, or you can choose a page directly from the list of pages on your portal. Now this time I will show you how the client can see all the chats, tasks, and files in the portal in just one place. So here let's click on add item, click more, and let's find the task dashboard first. Inside this one, we group all the tasks from the portal that the client have access to. So here they can filter, see which ones are completed, and open each task individually. The next step is adding our chat dashboard. So it is the same idea. The client can see all the group chats they are added to and direct messages to directly communicate to you. Next is the file manager. Here's all the files that are connected to the portal. Your client can rename them, they can download or open the file, or go to the file location, which means where the file is located on which page. Also, your client can upload the file if needed. In this way, you don't have to send your client to each individual page to view the files or the tasks or the chats. They can go to the dashboard and they will be able to see what is happening from there. Now, this tool looks and seems a very good and very powerful tool, but there are some drawbacks you need to consider. The first major drawback is the missing billing tools. Even though you can do almost everything else here, you simply cannot send out payment invoices or collect money directly from your client inside the app. You will absolutely have to buy and use a completely different software just to handle your business money. Having to switch to another app just to get paid by your customers can be very annoying and waste your valuable daily time. Another drawback is their limited mobile phone application. The main website version you use on a computer is incredibly strong and full of great features. However, the mobile phone app is currently missing many important tools. If you are traveling and try to manage a huge project using only your cell phone, you will find it extremely frustrating and hard to use. You really need to sit at a full computer to get the very best experience from this platform. The third big drawback affects the cheaper starting plans. If you choose to buy the Solo or the Essentials plan, you are completely blocked from using the very best custom branding features. You can only remove the FuseBase company name if you spend a lot of money on their highly expensive advanced plan. Many small business owners find this strict rule truly unfair. They want to look highly professional without having to pay hundreds of dollars every single month. In conclusion, FuseBase serves as a comprehensive workspace for businesses that work closely with clients. It combines daily task tracking, client-facing pages, and AI features into a single platform. While it currently lacks integrated billing tools and offers a relatively basic mobile phone application, the potential time savings are notable. If your objective is to enhance client presentation and maintain organized daily workflows, FuseBase is an option worth evaluating. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.